My name is Mike, and this is the Hot Seat. On the Hot Seat today is the United States and Al Qaeda friends again. In the late 1970s and the early 80s, the U.S. government and military worked with Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda in Afghanistan's war with the former Soviet Union. Now in Syria, the U.S. and Al Qaeda have renewed their courtship. The U.S. and Al Qaeda are using each other to topple President Assad, believes Camille Treasure, whatever her name is, editor of online magazine Syria Comment. U.S. Director of National Intelligence James Clapper has said Al Qaeda is working alongside Syria's armed opposition. And as we've learned, Senator John McCain is strongly pushing for the U.S. military to supply the Syrian rebels with guns. Both are working together to topple Syria's present government for a successful rebel victory, then vie for power and control over Syria in the aftermath. Folks, we've already seen how Al Qaeda has infiltrated Libya and has taken that government over. Okay? So, again, as I've stated, this government on both sides, Republicans and Democrats, have committed treason. And the definition of treason is very clear, okay? It's very clear. When you give aid or relief to a known enemy of the United States of America, you are committing treason. And by working hand in hand with Al Qaeda, who is supposedly our enemy, is an act of treason. The U.S. government thinks they can turn Syria into a democratic state, much like Iraq, which of course, we see how well that's going. Al Qaeda is backing the Syrian rebels. It is the same group the U.S. is not only backing, but has been arming and training. However, intervention may have the unintended result of bringing Islamic fundamentalism, the likes of Al Qaeda, to power in Syria. This scenario has occurred in Egypt and Libya. And you know, folks, I gotta tell you, I am so frustrated with you, the American voters. I did a show a day ago on Arizona making the NDAA Act illegal. I also did a show on Arizona with their SB 1070 law being tough on illegal immigration. And yet, the latest polls show that Mitt Romney is either getting 47% or 36% of the GOP primary vote in Arizona. And Ron Paul is at the bottom of the pile. I want someone to explain this to me. Here it is, your legislature is fighting NDAA, is fighting illegal immigration. And yet, Ron Paul is at the bottom of the pile. He should be at the top. Because not only would the citizens of Arizona be getting help from their state legislature, which I commend, you'd be getting help at the federal level. What does Ron Paul say? He says the NDAA is a violation of our liberties. He wants our borders fortified by bringing our troops home and having them patrol the United States border. But who do you support? Mitt Romney. This is why I've said, folks, the most dangerous politician is the uneducated voter. Upcoming this week, I'll be doing the GOP debate recap taking place tonight, which is a waste of time. I will be doing a show on Obama's constitutional infractions and acts of treason. And I'm going to end the week by exposing the 4 horsemen of the Federal Reserve. My name is Mike, and this is the Hot Seat.